time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Toledo Rockets, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Oregon's offense is on the field for the first time today. We got a matchup on paper, Kirk, that really seems to favor this dominant defense. And unless this offense can do something special, it feels like yards and first downs are going to be hard to come by today.
What this defense does a really good job of is negating any ability at all to run the football. Puts you in obvious passing situations, and then they turn it loose and get after the quarterback. I feel bad for the offensive line and especially the quarterback today.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Bryant. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Now it's 2nd down here. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. The Ducks will line up to kick it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. So the Toledo Rockets offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Caught over the middle. It's Traynor. Breaking tackles and going. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
The Rockets lining up here on 1st and 10.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. To give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
2nd and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. On the run, it's Whittington. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the 1st quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play.
Here we go, boy.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Rockets will line up to boot it away. That's the 1st punt of the afternoon for this offense. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. But he's got a crease here. Look out. Still going. It's a foot race. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Working to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. Trying to run it. It's Whittington. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It's a quick grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Rockets will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Prudent decision to make the fair catch here in these frigid conditions. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Grab down the middle. It's Bryant. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it 2nd and short. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. To throw, it's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. With the catch, it's Benson. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Bryant. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And they'll give it to the back. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. Look at out throwing here to start the drive. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a 2nd interception today. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The Rockets will bring their punt team onto the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Pulls it in. It's Moore. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Dropping back. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So here comes 3rd and long. Trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Ducks will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. So they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the 2nd half. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down, and the time is running out. Looking deep downfield with the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Rockets will have to punt this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. To the air, it's Moore. The sure hands, it's Whittington. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking for some space. It's Whittington. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. First play of the second half to keep it on the ground. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. To throw, it's Moore. It's reeled in. It's thrown. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Ducks line up with a first and goal. They keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, Wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2, but I'm sure they got a handful of 2-point.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. It's 17-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. And they put something together in this drive. Scanning the field. It's Gleason. That's caught. It's Traynham. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Rockets will look to convert here on 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With the catch, it's Whittington. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense and short of the 1st down marker. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense.
Here we go.
Toss play to the outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Ducks bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking a dangerous returner out of play here. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. Caught quickly. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. Got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. He's looking to throw. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And now they'll run it on the draw. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage, and it pays for it. He'll be taken down, but after a good return. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Dropping back, it's Moore. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set, second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the grab. It's Bryant. That heads out of bounds after a decent gain. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still a 17-point lead after that miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave him 2...
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. We'll give it to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Here comes the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Back to throw. It's Moore. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. The punt will bounce out of bounds down. Yard line. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Well, that would have been a great pass on a beautiful sunny day, but in these elements, that is a tough thing to do. Outstanding throw and catch.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Nice grab. It's Traynham. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. And he'll drop back here on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next? Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Moore. Caught near the sticks. It's Bryant. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. First down here for this offense. Working clock with the ground game. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense. And the Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Signs the quick throw. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.